Hello everybody. Gage says it's empty. Let's go see what's in the fridge today.
Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews. Today, we got another one here from Lost 40 Brewing. These guys are out in Arkansas. This is their Have an Ice Day. This is considered an American Amber / Red Ale. It has red IPA on the can. A piney red IPA is what it says. This was sent to me by Mr. Fudge. He sent me a ton of beers from that brewery. Not a big beer, like I said, 6%. Over to Untapped. We don't have any IBUs or commercial description. And what was sent to me on the paper here from Mr. Fudge says red IPA 6%. So basically that's all the information we got. I don't know what to expect on this. It doesn't have any kind of dating on the paperwork. And on the bottom of the can there is nothing there, so I don't know what to think about that, because they do have a dating machine, so I don't know why this one does not have it on there, guys. Oh well, they're doing an IPA and not putting a date on it, imagine that. So anyway, that's all we need to talk about, so let's get on with it. 12 ounce can, looks like a printed up can. A slight reddish tint to it, but not much. And a little bit of sediment on that back end pour there. So a little over a finger of head on that aggressive pour. I could be considered a red IPA. Looks more like an amber ale or a cross between the two. Not much light through the big bulb part here. I can see light through the thin part on the bottom. Looks like nice carbonation, bubbles coming up from the bottom of the glass. So to the nose we go. A little bit of pine and maybe a hint of some citrusy, but a little bit bigger on the maltiness, guys. So without a date on it, I don't know how old the beer is. It doesn't have a canned on day, the best before date, best by date, doesn't have nothing on it. So if this was available here and I picked it up, it would go right back up on the shelf. And on top of that, it's a 6%er, so I usually don't go to the go-to beers till they get to 7, of course. I've told you that a bunch of times. Not a lot other than what I said. It does have a heavier maltier smell, and they're calling this their winter IPA. So I don't have any idea how old this is, guys. So it is what it is. Maybe they're dating the carton or the case or the bumper of the truck. I don't have any idea where they're dating it. So anyway, let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Mr. Fudge. A little bit of pine, a slight hint of some citrusy notes there, and a lot of maltiness. Doesn't seem to have a huge amount of bitterness, but it does have a decent amount. Maybe a good transitional IPA to get you into something that doesn't have a ton of hops and the forwardness of those hops. But it still has a decent amount of bitterness. So I don't know if that's going to be off-putting to maybe a macro lager drinker or something that wanted to try something like this. But it doesn't have a huge hop profile, and the age may have something to do with that, guys. So it is what it is. It's right out of the fridge. Let me sip on it, and we'll come back and determine where it's going to end up. All right, guys, I'm back. Been sipping on it a while. Guys, this may be a decent beer when it was fresh. Not having a date or anything. I don't know how old the beer is. It's more malty than anything else. Decent beer, but it is definitely not an A beer in my humble, honest opinion at this stage of the game. And not having a date on it, I don't have a clue how old the beer is. So, not something that I would pick up. Not something that I would buy. Glad I got to try it, but I got a feeling it's probably been a little tastier fresh than what the one I have in front of me today is. So, with that being said, it is what it is. I can only grade it on what I'm drinking, but not having a fresh one to compare it to, not something that I would buy. Final chug. Okay beer, guys. It's a B for me. 85. That's where I'm going to put it. A ton of better red IPAs out there than this. And the reason I say it may be better fresh is because when I go to Beer Advocate and look at what they're saying, they say it's 4.02, which is in their A- range. So it could be better if it's fresh, but not having a date on it would be a reason for me not to buy it. And for you, maybe not to buy it. Unless you know how fresh it is, how are you going to know? So, and they have the ability to do that because some of their stuff is dated. So, it is what it is. Over to Untappd for the final check-in. They have it at 3.74. One notch away from getting the B plus range from them. So they're saying it's a B2. That's where I'm putting it. Not super impressive, but decent beer. So, a little more malty at this stage of the game, not having a date, but it is what it is. So if you've had the Ice Day or have an Ice Day, however you want to say it, Untappd has it listed as Ice Day, Arkansas Winter IPA, and Beer Advocate says have an Ice Day. So two different labels there, but it's the same beer. The picture is the same on both sites. So if you've had it, let me know what you think. Till we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge, guys.